no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Stay on the night game, GG.
At Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Seminoles will kick it away to start.
I don't even know how I'm ranked.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down.
All right, man. 99. So here we go.
Motion from the back. To throw, it's Beck. Flips it out in the flat. Looking for room at the 40. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got a man. It's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You're scheduled. Visits the rest of me? Okay.
Take what's there. Take the positive yards.
Alrighty.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They're going to run it to the right. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Good timing on the quick out. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down.
He's right on the way.
They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football.
That's comfortable.
But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide out. Back to the ground with the running back.
No, sir. We sit on all runs. You got to pass to beat me.
3 yards to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Beck.
Undercut.
Shoots it to the left.
No, sir, that's a red.
Making the grab, quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And money down
took too long to throw that thing.
Really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
All right, let's go, Mike. Let's lock it in.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone.
I gotta reassert my
get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This place is
way too
much. It's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Run game is good. The balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good,
then you gotta way too much.
A little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Dealing with the crowd, of course.
Do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. If he goes off with his first target, you can tell he did not have much time. Getting hit as he's trying to throw the football, you've got to protect your quarterback.
Took his ass.
Makes the grab. It's Davis. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their run team tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield.
They trying to really screw me with this schedule.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49.
7 games. Yeah, the hardest schedule in the league.
Looking to throw, it's back.
The tackle there.
On the screen.
And
that did not work.
Look, we got play recognition in this team.
From the beginning.
That's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route.
That boy playing, that boy out there playing that man.
Immediately short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that third down and shoot.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they done. You see Lyman losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They bring him down with a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And a nice job by the running back finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Simpson.
You gotta make the tackle. You gotta make the tackle. He's sitting on all of that stuff. The game plan is basic. We sat on all of that.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
Come on. You draw.
They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Rides it and reads it. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Great job by the back on the option.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Now they'll run it to the right here. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half.
We gotta get proud of
But
this
after
one.
that last play, it's pretty
We're going
obvious.
over. Get out of
You
here.
can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional
We gotta get the
offense
crowd out this
at a
game.
time, and you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
He is going nowhere.
Look at those tough
Stopped at the
blocks.
line of scrimmage.
You take the damn. Take the crowd out the game on. All the fake stuff stop happening.
But do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
To the air, it's Murphy. Caught near the sticks, it's Robinson.
Take the
And
crowd out
it's
the
a catch,
game
but he's
mode.
got enough for the first down. Yes, earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll ride Davis here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a third down situation, knowing exactly.
No more rage and just relax play. That's how I smoke Sosa.
Open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out. He took off running. Knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
From the gun, running back on
I miss my whole.
That
You
is a
commit like that again, I got something for you. I'll tell you that now.
Right there as soon as he got the ball.
Do it again.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to
That
shut
cutback lane was so damn big.
Uses athleticism, uses speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses.
Hey, on Russia, we're going to take it nice and slow.
To take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah,
You know exactly what we do in this game.
But don't forget, it's easy
Let the game come to you.
3rd and 5. It is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've
Let
got
the
it
game
at
come to you.
33. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down.
Good blocking, good block.
I mean, you want to find
Game
that
come to you.
matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get
slow.
the first down.
Oh my gosh, he's too slow.
And he is showing
Good 5-3.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early.
Let's make some happen. Let's make some happen.
Though, was easily his best run so far. This is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going.
Let's make some happen, fellas. Gotta happen overnight. Just need points. Look at that. It's okay. It's just a start. That's the start offensive lineman getting blown off the ball. Sorry.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Murphy. He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was.
Cover 3, cover 4, whatever he was in, he was in prison.
Did a nice job of it.
The give to Davis. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Going with that nice and slow. We just needed points. I didn't care if it was going to be a 3, a 2, a 7, a 8. We just need points. We got to take the crowd out of this game. You see that post? Look to the right corner. You see that number 5 where it's kind of dying out a little bit? They don't really know what's going on. You see that? You see that?
First and goal and a great opportunity.
You see that post started a little bit. They kind of wonder,
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
It's hard to run
smart football in this game.
That comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Defense rolls
this game do not like good.
on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Play that no more.
Looking to fire.
Oh,
Moving out.
get out of here, get out of here.
Going for 6.
Oh, they hold me on that. That's dumb football. That's what I've been talking about. That should have been a pick, though. Should not have been a pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel.
You gotta be kidding me. Game don't reward ugly. I told you this. I literally just said it. Game. Not reward ugly.
No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll
Right back in the game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Floating away. He'll get rid of it. Got his man on the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Really get some points.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Looking left. Intercepted.
You can literally make that pass on the end.
Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the back. Takes it the other way.
No, we can't stop the run.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to take a shot. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. The Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Alabama.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. Uncorks it. Complete to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
45 and 7
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back.
Oh.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at
Need him to pass.
all.
Need him to pass.
Nice job by the defense.
We can make the hard decisions.
Pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Oh, you gotta make tackle. Can't do nothing after that.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you got the lead in the third
Then he got
quarter,
trucking. He got tackle abilities too. That's the crazy part.
Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking for room. It's Young.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Got his man out of the backfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down.
He killed out the ball.
Touchdown, Alabama! And the beatdown has ensued. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
You know, literally through rags, halfback dives, damn checkdowns. This stupid-ass game would let you do it too.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Oh, yeah, I'm not mad at you at all.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Sick.
Starts the drive trying to
Stop
go up
nothing,
top.
man.
Quarterback now breaking the field. And they cannot keep the pressure off the quarterback, and that is a costly sack.
I'm not mad at you at all. It's gonna be a freaking fighting chance.
Have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Fires to the middle. Holds it in. Finally corralled, but but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
First down here for the offense. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back
that can play wide receiver? You
can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now for this defense moving forward.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
So I'll start the run. They won't let me stop.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Riley. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. That's reeled in, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And man,
hey, he's jumping inside routes like he's neat. Come on, man, get him something.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching. And that defender knew exactly where the kid was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
On the run, it's Young. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Takes the easy completion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. Give to the single back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. He got it. And now the lead's extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. They're trailing by 10 to Pittsburgh. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback moving.
There you go.
Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
To the air, it's Murphy. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, no! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll give it to the back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Got it in the middle. It's McCoy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. Buys a little time. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They want that clock to run. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him, fighting off the defender. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Gets it past the marker. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll ride the hot hand. Across the 25. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why won't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
On the play.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
All right, and you ran that 3rd down play, and you knew 4th down was coming. If you didn't score, what were you going to run? You're on the 2-yard line. It's your decision. Do you want to be aggressive? Do you want to take the 3? Your call.
Go straight ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They want to run it left here. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short.